In a recent video, I talked about everything that you can do in the War Within every single week. If you do want to see that, that's linked in the description down below. But in this video, we're talking about what you can do daily, at least what I do daily playing the War Within before the start of Season 1. Now, the first and the most obvious is your daily world quests. Every day, these will be new. You can go ahead and track them on your map and go ahead and fly to all 4 zones and complete your world quests, whether it be flying or hunting or doing something. These are one of the most consistent ways that you can keep increasing your renown for all of the different factions. And oftentimes you can get other rewards like gold or resonance crystals from these too, or even gear. The next thing I do is a heroic dungeon because you get a daily reward for it, but you can also farm these a couple more times if you feel like you have the extra time and you want to do so. This is mainly for Valor Stones. Valor Stones are a currency that you're going to be using for item upgrades, and I'm busy storing and collecting as much as I can right now because I'm going to be using those on the Season 1 gear pieces that I'm going to be getting at 593 eye level to upgrade those further past 600 eye level. I'm not spending them now because anything that you upgrade to 590 right now, you're going to throw away in a week and a half's time. So it's not super necessary. I'd rather wait until that comes around to do that. So farm up on your Valor Stones so that you're ready for Season 1. You'll get 10 Valor Stones for each boss you defeat, and for the final boss in the dungeon will always drop 30 Valor Stones. So depending on the dungeon, you can farm a bunch of these. The next thing you should do daily are your bountiful delves. Now, these will be across all the different regions, and they look like this on the map. Now, you don't necessarily have to loot the chest at the end with a key. You can do these right now up until tier 3, because that's where we're hard locked until the 11th of September. And as you complete these, you'll be able to level up your Brand Bronzebeard, NPC who plays with you. Right now, the level cap for him up until the 11th of September is level 15. I've already got him there as of today, so it's actually really easy and convenient. You should be doing this right now because this is going to be one of the best ways you can get gear quite easily because it's the solo version of Endgame now. Instead of having Mythic Plus for 5-man lower groups or raids, if you don't have a guild that raids, delves can be done by just you. So if you're a solo player and you don't get along with playing with big groups of people, this can be something you can progress, or progress alternatively to the other two, which gives you an extra way to get more loot. And you should know this is going to count for your weekly vault. If you don't know where the vault is located, head to Dornagal, right over here at this location, just next to the auction house, basically where the bank is. So in the bank, at the back of the bank room, you'll see there is a vault at the back here, and this is where you'll be collecting your weekly vault, and delves is going to be something that's counted in here to give you a weekly delve reward for depending on how high the highest tier you reached. The next thing is for a daily chance at a mount by farming the Lurker of the Deeps. Now, this is done in the Ringing Deeps. Now, you can either make a group and go find the 5 levers and organize people to pull the 5 levers at once to summon the boss. But I don't do that. I just go to custom in the pre-made group selection. I click find a group and I search Lurker. I just type Lurker and there should usually be a group available. You can do this once per day for a try per character. So I go here, I join a group. Usually the group already has divided their people into pulling the levers. Here you can see there's a pull timer on screen where 5 of the people at 5 of the levers within the Ringing Deeps are going to pull the lever at one time, and all I have to do is wait for this message to happen in the server over here. You'll see, boom, something is going to lurk between the waves, and that is how you know that an NPC, a rare monster, is going to spawn in this lake right over here. Now, luckily, the game is going to give you enough time for this rare to appear. So if you're at one of the levers or you're still at the edge of the map, you will make it to this location in time before it's up. And quite simply, all you got to do is kill this and hope you get the mount in its drop inventory. You can try this once per day, or you can just log on to a new character and just hope you find a server or realm that's hosting a group to do it again. Now, there is another mount that you can get. This is in Hellowfall. Now, Hellowfall, when it goes into that purple dark stage, every time it goes into that dark stage, which is once every 3 hours starting from 1 a.m. server time, or you can get this week aura. I'll link it in the description down below that will actually put a timer on your screen. You can drag it to wherever you want so that you can track when the next Belladar spawn is. So as soon as the world goes dark, this NPC will spawn at one of several locations. Now, of course, it's much easier you do this in a group because this one appears as soon as it hits, the dark stage. So people can essentially kill it before you fly across the map, and it has happened many times. So just like you did with the Lurker, you will join a custom group searching Belladar. I recommend doing this about 15 to 20 minutes before he spawns so that you can go ahead and get into a group and, you know, start like standing around regions for the spawn. Once this NPC does spawn, somebody in the group will share a ping or a pin location on your map in the chat. You click it, it'll give you a pin on your map, and you'll just basically go to that location so that once you get there, you'll be able to, you know, tag Belladar to, you know, get a chance at the reward. Now, this is a rare that can die very easily. It does spawn immediately, so as a group like this, you should definitely wait for everybody else to get here, because the next time this guy spawns is in the next 3 hours. So you don't want to be mean to people who are still flying, because this thing can die in literal 1 to 2 minutes after spawning and just give people not enough time. So sometimes you're lucky and people wait. Other times you get somebody who will zerg down the boss or multiple people, and you won't get your chance in that 3-hour period. Of course, you will have to do this every single day until you get the mount drop. You can try on all your ults. Unfortunately, you will have to wait for the next 3-hour period to try with the ult, because you're not going to be able to, you know, join with your ult at the exact same time to get a try. But if you're consistent enough, you will eventually get the mount. And that is everything that I have been farming daily. If you feel like I've forgotten something, or there's something you think I should add to this list, please share it down in the comments down below as we, you know, all discover the things that we need to work towards in the game. And thank you guys so much for watching.